Paradise! Here we are. Welcome back to episode 11. I'm here with all my dudes. Say hello, dudes.
Hello, dudes.
Hello, dudes.
So in the television series Twin Peaks, directed by David Lynch.
All right, Wes. We are here. We last left off our gang of guys at they were hiding near the greenhouse where they recently left a plant friend, and you guys were about to split up, right? So Norman, Lugner, and Patty were gonna go back towards the Greywhistles to go find a book, and Laris and Slash and Calliope were gonna stay put. And yeah, I didn't mention Penn, but I mentioned Calliope.
Okay,
that's
if you
funny.
include Calliope, you have to include Penn in the.
Listen, if your dad dies,
So does Penn.
Penn died.
Yeah. So
If I die, I'm taking Calliope with me.
just strangling Calliope as you're making death saves.
Yeah.
It's like Will Smith in I Am Legend.
If Arthur dies, Penn dies. Whereas if Calliope dies, Laris will kill himself.
Exactly. So
Laris will be like, oh well, it's not like she was the only bird.
he just pulls out his sword.
Yeah.
So as we left off, three of our guys were kind of sneaking away. Oh, there's some Oreo. Thank you for that.
ASMR.
And Lugner and Norman were kind of creeping away. And Patty went to follow him, and all of his armor started clanking and things. As I recall, both Lugner and Norman got over 20s on their stealth checks, and Patty got a 9. So that's what happened. We are going to pick up from there. Does anyone need to get anything out before we pick up from there?
The only thing I take issue with that recap is the fact that you said we're going away from our plant friend who almost killed all of us. That's the only issue I'd take.
Okay.
He's my friend. He's my friend.
Can anyone hear Rod?
I'm muted.
There
I
you
muted
go.
myself.
I never specified after I assumed the stairway guard disguise.
Mm-hmm.
I never said I took it off, so I assume I'm still in it.
Sure. I'll allow it.
Cool.
Okay, so I just gotta make one quick roll here. Okay, so as you guys are sneaking away, you hear a shout coming from the greenhouse behind you, that says, "Hey! Oh, who's that? Who's that?" Wait a second.
I turn to Norman and Patty, and I go, "Run, run! I'll find you later. Run right now."
Patty, Norman, what are you doing?
I was pulling out my artifact to give to Lugner is his current name.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Sure. I'm gonna fucking run.
All right, Norman. Norman, are you there?
And I have an artifact.
Well, say that again. You kind of.
Can you hear me?
Yes, there we go. Hello.
Oh, it's my Wi-Fi. Easy.
Ah.
I was like, oh, am I muted? No, it's
No.
my Wi-Fi.
I was like,
I'll
he's
take-
saying it's his wife.
it's
my wife. Easy.
Fuck my wife.
I'll take the
Guys.
I'll take the coin artifact
I
and
just
flip
have
it to
a-
Norman.
Okay.
Oh, I was
And
gonna
say,
be
"Run."
funny.
Run!
I just have a point of order question before
Sure.
that I assume I would have known prior to the rolling of these stealth checks is how far away is the greenhouse from us, or the people like at the front of the greenhouse?
About
It's more important.
60 feet, something like that.
Okay. So Lugner just gave me his artifact.
Yes.
Patty just gave his artifact to Lugner. Is that the case? So I have 2 artifacts and Lugner has 1?
No.
Patty
didn't.
has hers.
Got mine.
Patty's got his.
Read the room.
So we each have 1.
You have
Yes.
2 now.
You've got 2. What's up,
I have
Slash?
2 now?
I flipped mine to you.
How close is Lugner to me?
Fairly close. I mean, you guys were all in the same spot. He didn't get very
Is he
far.
within distance that I can reach out with my hand without being seen to touch him?
He
Broke his leg.
in this scenario, both you and Laris are hidden from sight, as well as Lugner and Norman. Patty made a noise, so the teachers are kind of focused over there where the noise came from. But
Blame it on Patty.
if there's, I mean, you only rolled a 9. I don't know what to tell you. But in that case, you could, but you would risk being seen.
I just want to, like, as surreptitiously as possible, reach out my hand. I am not moving, just trying to reach out my hand to touch Lugner.
Okay. Like I said, you can do that. You would, if you like, feel free to do whatever you're trying to do right now. But it's
And then
possible.
I'm going to cast guidance.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect. Can you throw that in the old chatteroony for
It's
me?
a cantrip that gives him, for the next minute, a D4 to add to one ability check.
Cool. Great. There it is. So,
Run!
so Norman and Patty, you guys are just taking off?
Yeah, so this is what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
Given that Patty is the one that they saw, I'm going to reach into pen, give him the note that I wrote on the back of my dad's note when we were at Lug's house. That kind of explains our side of the story, and just hand it to Patty and say, if you get caught, give it to my dad. And then I'm going to use the club that my dad gave me to transform myself into the Doris from this school. I don't know if we got her name.
You did not.
And then I'm going to...
Doris. It's Doris.
All right.
They're all Doris.
I'm having
All nurse.
Okay, so
Doris.
Patty, Norman hands you this piece of paper. As you start running, are you doing anything with it, or are you just running with him?
I'm just running, baby. I take
All
the
right.
paper. I'm dashing. I'm dancing. I'm prancing. I'm vixen. All of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. All right. So this and Lugner, you're just hanging out. You're gonna.
I'm gonna as soon as they are running away, I'm gonna dash as I'm just gonna like kind of move about maybe 5 to 10 feet further away from where Laris and Slash are hiding. And then I'm gonna sit down, pull out my lute, and just lean up against something and start playing my lute.
All right. So this.
Oh, that's sick.
So this halfling runs up to you, who was guarding the door.
Hey man, help a struggling student.
All the students are supposed to be inside. What?
Hey man, I ain't got no food, man. I can't eat. I'm broke, man, paying for school. If you could help me out, I really appreciate it.
Get it?
What's your favorite song? What's your favorite song?
What my favorite? No one ever.
What's your favorite song?
Can you give me deception?
Gladly.
Add that plus 4.
Am I allowed to add the D4 after I see the first roll?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, then I might hold off on it for now, but we'll see. Nope, using it now. I made like my wife and missed my dice tray, but I will keep what it landed on out of fairness. So that is 22.
All right. Let me just see. So you just start and this teacher is like, you wait, you hold, and he like reaches around and pulls out a lute, and just starts like jamming with you.
Yeah, man, yeah.
And was like, oh,
Let's get it.
This song is one that I grew up on. You know this one?
Of course, man.
Oh wow.
Can I roll a performance check to determine the quality of our tasty jams?
Absolutely, I will also.
Baby Shark.
I actually don't have my character sheet open. I was in a rush, but I remembered my deception because, of course, I do.
What, isn't it like plus 11 or something?
Plus 11 at the moment, yeah. Where are you? Where are you, Lugner? Okay. Ooh, that's a bad roll, but that is a 10.
Okay.
An average play.
Yeah, so you know how to play the lute. And this guy comes up and absolutely just starts like freaking jamming.
Shredding?
Like, yeah.
Oh
for
my
real.
god.
Just so you know, this is over the table, but just so you kind of understand how good this is, he got a 26 on his performance.
Nice.
It's like, oh, you know, I can't believe you never, I can't believe you don't recognize me. You're into music and you go to school here?
Yeah, I'm actually in the biology course, but I play in my spare time. I don't know any other way to make money, you know? Well, I know a few ways to make money with biology, but I don't think there's any centers around here for that.
Oh, yeah.
And there aren't any banks around here, you know?
And this guy is just like so focused.
Randle likes that one.
He's so focused on his playing that he's just like, oh man, yeah, music.
I've made money.
Music
Donating.
Music helps everything, man.
Somewhere out there, there's a baby with this beautiful beard.
Just born this way.
And
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Randle semen.
Wait,
all right, and scene.
how tall is your stoner character? Your musician.
I'm so turned on right now.
5'6", but I'm
Okay,
sitting,
then he can't donate. He's too short.
Oh,
Wow.
Trust me, I've done the right research. You have to be at least 5'8", so I can't donate because I'm too short. You're too short. We don't want your seed.
I've done the research.
That's funny. Anyway,
And the Red Bull has taken effect.
so this guy, he reaches into his pocket. He tosses you 3 gold coins and he says, "Why don't you get back inside, all right?"
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And you know when everything
Coins? That's a fortune.
when
Jesus.
everything clears up, hit me up and we'll jam sometime, all right? You know where the music building is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll find you, man. That's awesome.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Hey, but you get inside, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I will head off in the same direction that Norman and Patty did.
All right. So that's how that went. So, good thing that teacher that I rolled up was a bard.
I love this
Wow.
character.
That's wild.
And I truly.
Wait, did you know that he was a bard, Riley?
No. I'm saying I love the mechanics of the character I made. I love being able to do that.
Yeah.
And it just worked out that you played into the bard teacher's ego.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the best thing I was hoping for was just like a scram, get out. I thought that was the best case scenario, but it took a beautiful turn.
You got 3 gold, which is like if somebody tipped you 300
Yeah.
bucks. Like holy
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
All right, so we Norman, Lugner, and Patty, you guys are running off all together. Slash and Laris, I'll get to you guys in just 1 second.
Take your time.
I will just remind you guys that a plan that you had made last session, I'm not saying you have to stick to it, was to get the Warhorse up in here. Are you guys still doing that, or you want to switch up your tactics?
Is Lugner with us?
But be able to catch up pretty quickly. Technically,
I'm pretty fast.
He's
Dwarves
got
are
25
natural
speed, so...
sprinters.
I can bonus action dash, boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say as his bonus action.
So yeah, you guys are all pretty much together at this point. Are you guys what's going on?
I'll catch up and be like, okay, we're good, everything's good.
Did you just kill a teacher?
No, me and a teacher killed this jam. That's just we're good, everything's fine.
Killed the guy named
Okay,
Jam.
No, we're good. Patty, we just got away.
Stop making. Patty, I thought you said you were. Oh, okay, let's focus. Let's get back.
The best condescending shush I've ever seen.
He shushed me first.
I shushed you because you're yelling like a dwarf right now. There's people chasing us.
I shushed you
That's a
'cause you
microaggression.
shushed me.
Yeah, it's a microaggression. Disadvantage on your next roll for being racist.
Just permanent You take a level of exhaustion for how racist you are.
So what are the three of you doing? What's your plan?
Patty, can you make the horse and we'll get going? Can three of us fit on that horse?
It takes,
Two of us are small.
it takes me 10 minutes to make it, though.
Well, we're probably more than a 10-minute walk away.
A little bit.
That's true. Just saying, if we're worried about getting caught, should we keep running, or do you want me to stop and make the horse?
I don't think anyone's following us. I think we're
Well,
fine.
I'm more sing-songy than I used to be.
I was definitely watching The Music Man right before this, so may have rubbed off on me.
Gary, Indiana.
As for the merchandise,
What do you talk?
you can talk, you can talk.
Don't make me switch
I'm
over to
sorry,
Laris and Slash.
I'm sorry. The thought of an all dwarf train scene is amazing. Got to know the territory. Lars, make the horse. Please.
You're making the horse?
I'm not Lars, Patty. Fuck.
I was about to be like, yes,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
make a horse.
Lars,
It'll
make
take
yourself a
9
horse.
months and a whole lot of champagne.
Confirmed he is into animals. All right. Now that we got that out of the way.
Oh my god.
Listen, I try to make it as not weird as possible. I turn into that animal before.
All right. Patty, are you making the horse, or you guys just running?
I'll make the horse.
All right.
Use my last spell slot in my
I'll fuck the horse.
All right. So you're gonna spend 10 minutes to conjure a horse. Laris and Slash, you guys are back, and Calliope. You guys are back over by the greenhouse, not too far away, but you're still over by the greenhouse. Are you guys doing anything in particular while these guys are gone?
Yeah, there were three people inside the greenhouse, if I remember correctly, that were frantically looking for something.
Yeah.
And they were looking in the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still doing that?
They're not as frantic, but it's not, whatever issue plagued them has not been resolved.
Slash is going to turn to Laris and go, can you speak to the bird?
I don't have that spell.
Tomorrow you can speak to the bird.
Like out of character, I do not have that spell. Prepared.
Right. So tomorrow you can do it.
Yeah, as the worst druid in the world.
You can speak with plants.
I can, theoretically, but I feel like I have to get to know Calliope a bit more before I could really learn her language. So I might be able to do it tomorrow after a long rest.
Okay. I think she knows where the artifact is.
I think
Or
she is the
she
artifact.
might have ate the artifact.
Well, she is the
I would eat the artifact.
You would definitely eat the artifact. I'm just glad that Calliope is not the artifact, because that means we'd have to sacrifice her for the greater good.
Oh, we can do that.
How does Calliope understand us?
No. I was about to go look it up. No, she's a bird.
Hey, some birds are smart. Crows are pretty smart.
Especially crows. Crows are extremely intelligent.
Okay, that doesn't mean they know English.
But they might know common.
They might know common.
Common.
Look, man, every crow that can mimic human speech knows exactly what it's saying.
Haven't you ever seen the TikToks of the talking crow?
All right.
How are you?
So you guys, sorry, no, the bird cannot speak and does not seem to, follow the conversation as far as you can tell.
That ends the riveting scene with Laris and Slash.
All right.
Where they say, hey, can you talk to the bird? No. All right, great. Moving on.
Damn it.
Back to
I
a
don't
slightly more productive conversation.
Yeah, I was
really
gonna say,
I don't really have anything else, unfortunately, because it's just waiting. It's waiting and watching and then asking the bird where the damn thing is.
I guess it's not easy being green.
It's not.
No, it ain't.
All right, so we're gonna switch back over to our friends on the run. So you've summoned a horse, and the horse telepathically is telling you that turning to stone is not great. But what happens next?
I'm so sorry, Jeeves. I didn't know that would happen. Obviously. You're looking very nice today.
Same day.
Same thing.
It's just later that night.
You're looking nice.
Wait, are you talking to Doris?
I'm talking to my horse.
Am I expected to roleplay the horse? What does the horse sound like?
The horse sound. You know in your heart what the horse sounds like. I think, Luke.
Okay.
You know in your
The
heart.
horse communicates telepathically.
It is, yeah.
So you
But
can
this
just
is
say
all
what it
happening.
says
This is
back.
all happening in Patty's
Yeah.
head, and
Yeah. Scooby! It's Scooby-Doo!
turning the stone wasn't too great, Patty. Don't put me in that situation again.
I'm sorry. I'll try not to, but it's for the greater good, probably.
What are you talking about, Patty?
I'm sorry, Mr. Belvedere. Look, I need you to carry these two fine blokes to
Just
this
them two.
address.
What?
Tell them the address.
Okay. Do you know where the Greywhistles live?
Get off the 2 at Mountain.
Yeah,
Go down the hill.
you go down the hill. You take it down to Central, and you turn left until
Okay.
you
Do
hit
we have
sunset.
subtitles for that part of the episode?
No.
And I would
The
clock
horse does not need to be
5,000
subtitled.
miles.
Alright, Patty, are you not cool with me?
Well, I think, can you take 3 of us? We are pretty tiny, minus the big bellied boy over there.
My character isn't responding.
Norman cannot hear me. You just see me point to you, to my horse.
I thought you were talking about me, and I was like, I was like, he doesn't look like me.
Patty, are you talking about me to your horse?
Oh, you
No.
gotta quit talking about him. He can tell. Can he
Oh,
hear our thoughts?
Oh,
He can't hear our conversation, can he?
Oh, you know what I
really
just realized?
racist?
I sounded like this when I asked the question. Patty, are you talking about me to your horse?
Oh yeah, he doesn't have a big belly anymore. He's an old woman.
oh.
So I think I could probably fit all three of you. You're not too big.
Oh, great.
Oh, you're coming with me?
my horse.
All right.
I turn to my dudes and I go, look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Wow.
And the horse turns and goes.
I climb on.
All right. Norman, Ligner, you're getting on?
Yes.
All right. We're just
Patty,
gonna.
Patty has a stroke of his mane and goes, "Watch this."
No. The horse turns into a plane and it flies off.
What?
Nobody turn it back.
Nobody turn it back.
POS. POS. It's a plane now.
All right.
The horse turns into a warhammer.
All right. So I'm just gonna skip over the travel section. We arrive at the Greywhistle manor.
You don't want to hear the travel song, Luke?
No, and don't do it.
Sing a song, yes, the travel song.
And you guys get to the Greywhistles. What happens next?
I'm gonna drop my change appearance
Okay.
to look like Norman, because at least someone breaking into the house should live here. Do I have a key? I live here.
Yeah.
Do I have
You're an
okay,
adult.
cool. Yeah.
We saw Arthur Greywhistle at the greenhouse, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I have no problem letting Norman handle this.
Wait, really quick, I asked
guys
Norman,
really
can
don't-
you, just real quick, can your dad teleport?
Thank you.
Can I?
No.
Okay, alright. I hope I didn't give Luke any ideas there.
Googling can artificer teleport.
If you guys really don't trust my dad, you could check for traps, but I think he was giving us this clue to come stay here if we need.
You gotta get back to Slash and Laris. Just get the book. Go. We can read a little bit if we have time, but
Okay. I'll go to the book that I haven't been allowed to read. I assume it's in the study or the library.
Yeah, so you walk in where you know, you know exactly where this book is. Obviously,
Yeah.
as a child, him saying, don't touch this book, you've wanted to, but also being, a good little boy, you never actually did.
A good little gnome. Boy is like tough when I moved in when I was like 31,
Yeah.
32.
So the other two, are you going in with him? Or are you like standing guard? You're just letting him handle it?
There 3. Don't forget about Alfred.
Oh, okay.
What about Bernadine?
And Penn is with me as well.
Other 4.
All right. So are the other 4 of you, what's going on?
Does Gertrude fit in the house? It is a horse, after all.
Yes, he is.
I will sneak around to the back of the house and keep an eye on things from the outside back there.
Okay.
Me and my horse will come inside too.
All right.
My horse will canonically be like the horse from Road to El Dorado. And just
Why
be...
are you bringing Francis inside the house?
Norman, are you allowing the
on,
horse
sit
inside
down.
of your house?
Come, Topanga.
Well, I guess his hooves aren't dirty, right? Because he's just like a fey creature?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's a good
sure.
horse.
As long as he doesn't make a mess. He doesn't eat or anything.
All right. So Norman, Penn, Patty, and the horse all go inside. Norman, you know exactly where you're going. You walk over to the bookshelf, and you get the book. Yeah. All right. So you reach up on the shelf to grab the book. As you start to pull it down, though,
Secret passageway?
it's like the bottom of it is partially attached, so it just pulls forward a little, and the entire bookcase like slides to the side, behind, leading into Arthur Greywhistle's workshop. You can see in here there's a bunch of mechanisms, doodads, and the like. In here, there's just a bunch of different things that he's been working on in this room.
Dad, are you Batman?
Is there a dead body?
Norman.
Is there a
What's
dead
not
body?
Batman, Norman?
Wait, Norman's an adopted kid. Holy shit, he is Robin.
It's my story. I wrote it. I wrote it.
I invented Olsen. I invented them.
Here I was thinking that it was like a super.
So I just gotta say,
player.
Norman's a little disappointed that the book he was forbidden to read isn't an actual book.
I can't learn
I was
anything.
fully expecting there to be like a book of hidden secrets or something.
That's gonna be
Which
a
I
great
mean,
part
it
of the
hides
movie.
secrets, but it's not the same.
If there's like a movie out of it,
6
that would be a
inches
great
in
moment.
2 weeks.
Is
The
it?
dramatic shots,
What
and
is
then
this
it's
So it's a full other room.
Yeah, this is his workshop behind the bookshelf or
It's
behind the
really
bookcase.
room with a view.
I guess I'll.
What's
I
up,
have a
Patty?
quick question. Oh,
Mhm.
sorry. Just want to know, what was the book called?
It's called the Forbidden Book.
This book doesn't have
Was
a title. It's you can see now that it's like a fairly mechanical book. It's like it's obviously been disguised to look like a book. But the way that it's bound, there's no writing on the sides of it or like the spine. And that's the only part that's visible from the outside.
Great.
Would this have been endorsed for dummies? Too advanced.
Book door.
Well, Slash isn't there to provide that information, so are you guys going in, or are you just saying, well, it wasn't an actual book and dipping?
Me and my horse are definitely going right in.
Before
Yeah,
Norman didn't even go.
No, I said that I went in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, Norman opens the door and he's like,
And Patty's just like,
"Wow,"
this
and
is
Patty's
for
just
me.
like, "Oh."
Yeah, it's just like,
You know, considering how suspicious Patty has been of Arthur Greywhistle, you'd think he would have checked for traps before going into the random hidden door.
But he didn't. So Patty, can you
He didn't.
make I'm
Dexterity
joking.
saving throw.
As a joke. There are no traps. Arthur goes in here all the time. And inside here, this is pretty much where he works on stuff. So there's just a bunch of unfinished things that are lying around. There are a few prominent things on like the work table in the middle that other teachers at the school had asked him to make that weren't like he hasn't gotten a chance to complete. But one of them, you see a sticky note, like next to a few different little things. Can you guys give me perception just for what's in the room here?
I got a 17.
2, 3.
I got a 3.
Nice. So you're looking around, and Patty, all of this is like way beyond you. You're a real like brawn kind of guy, and this is all like tinkering and real nitty gritty stuff. And it looks really cool, but you don't really understand any of it. Norman, as you look around, this is stuff that you have been like wanting to be a part of, like so far in your life. And like, there's a reason that your dad hasn't wanted you to come in here. This is stuff that's like really important. You see actually like a couple things that he was working on for you, like a couple gifts that he didn't want to ruin the surprise. But one thing that you see is a little sticky note on the work table next to a pile of things. That's just a note about how Bonk wanted him to make this for like a student that showed like particular promise. And you can see like part of it is kind of like staff-like, and the other part is just like a big cube. But it really just needs to like have the finishing touches on it. You can see that in there. That's like the prominent thing that stands out to you there.
Does it look like a warhammer?
With Patty, with a perception of 3, it absolutely does not look like a warhammer. Norman, with a perception of 17, it absolutely looks like it could be a warhammer.
I'm poking around the rest of the thing. I'm poking around. I'm like, is any of this stuff useful?
Patty, I think I found a warhammer right here.
You lied to me, Norman.
No, look at it. It looks like a huge staff with a big.
They're not
cube on the end.
connected. They're not. It's not at the end. It's still got to be partially assembled.
Norman, you're blind. There's a staff. And there's a cube. That's not a warhammer.
Yeah, but when you connect the cube and the staff together,
can you give me do you have any sort of like skill of like or like tools or anything, Norman, for any of this artificey stuff?
I have a general skill of artificer, if that's what you mean. And I.
Great.
Ahead. Sorry.
You're not making a history check, but can you just give me a straight D20 roll and add your proficiency to assemble this stuff?
Okay.
I have mending.
As he's explaining this to me, Patty, like...
I also have proficiency in Tinker's tools if it takes more.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. Yes,
Tinker
make a
tool?
Tinker's tools rolls. Yeah.
Okay. I did pretty well.
That could be a warhammer!
I got a 23.
23. So you take, you see like exactly how it all fits together. You're kind of like piecing the little, this stuff together.
This is like the first time I've ever done artifice.
Yeah. And you kind of like, the tools feel like you've been studying this. You've been sitting in on the lectures for years, for like 80 years now, trying to learn this
96.
stuff. 96 years. And you're like, wait, I know how to do this. I know how to finish this. And you take like the little screwdrivers and you're putting everything together. And Patty, in front of your very eyes, this like rod and this cube is a warhammer.
This rod?
So Norman, you now have this. Norman, you have a warhammer that you can add to your inventory.
Norman. Fuck you, Pat.
Can I? Does the sticky note says it was for a promising barbarian student?
No, it said for let's see, I can. It says hammer for Bonk's student that shows promise.
Okay. Could be either of us.
Yeah, Norman's gonna turn to Patty and say, "Hey, Patty, you were doing really well in Bonk's barbarian class before everything happened, right?"
And it was like 2 days, but yeah, we both did all right.
But you were able to, successfully hit Bonk. I've never been able to get out of any of his grapples.
Well, he grabbed my wee little head.
Yeah, I know that upsets you.
Yeah.
I think he might have told my dad that you were promising. I think this belongs to you.
Nice of him.
And I'll hand him the warhammer.
Patty, this warhammer, like instantly as you hold on to it, first, like you gripping this thing, you can like feel the wind of the mountain like blow through your hair, and like this absolutely feels correct in your hands. Like you have known for a long time that you are proficient in Warhammer, but you've just never been able to prove it. And now it's like
I was hoping it would just stay a joke the whole rest of the campaign.
I'm feeling this wild mix of excitement, but also anger.
This
As I hold
feels.
it up, my horse and I both look up at it aloft with like shocked faces.
So seeing Patty's excitement, I think Norman's gonna continue on saying, I hope this makes you realize that Arthur wants the best for all of us. He's trustworthy. He cares about me.
So Warhammer.
Yeah, and I'm sending you on Roll20 the just like the 5e stuff in it, so we don't have to like narrate that. But
Ooh.
but this is it's a pretty good Warhammer, and like it feels right for you to hold this thing.
Thrower.
You're fucking with me.
Our boy have a dwarven thrower.
What?
It's a dwarven thrower.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
My God, you fucking metagamers.
I'm excited.
You're not even in the room.
I'm just along for the ride.
Lugner walks in. He goes, "Is that a dwarven thrower?" And then walks out.
He's peeks in. I like.
Lugner pulls out a Dungeon Master's guide.
Can I heft it and like lift it up a couple times? And then is there something? I see something that does. I don't want to like harm anything, but is there like a calendar on the wall or something?
Wait, I've seen that before.
Yeah, you. I mean, there's a lot of junk in here, Patty.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw it at like a coffee mug and just like pinpoint and try to hit the coffee mug and get back.
All right, make the attack roll.
Please don't nat one.
No, it wasn't in that one. It wasn't great. Oh,
You have
actually,
proficiency though. Make sure to add
yeah,
your
we're fine. I got a 14 actually.
A 14. So you like chuck this thing across the room. It like spins and like just crashes into this coffee mug. Like it shatters and coffee like spills out onto the table, and you see like a couple things like short circuiting, but then just and it just whips right back into your hand.
Patty, don't throw that in here. Just wait till we get outside. This is my dad's secret office. This is even more important than his normal office.
Great, better not choose, Silva. Do you know what this is?
It's a warhammer. Remember, I'm the one who told you that.
It's a dwarven thrower.
Yeah, I just made it. My dad made most of it, but I helped finish it.
Oh.
I had to install the gyroscope and everything. Assuming it uses like actual science rather than magic, but
It's both. It's both. That's what artificers do.
yeah, there you go.
I'm proficient in fidget spinners.
All right. Are you guys doing anything else in this workshop?
Can I look in the workshop at all for any note that he might have left specifically for me, since I know he said come here, but he didn't really say if there'd be anything here?
Yeah, give me investigation.
Okay. Not great. 14?
14. You look around and you can tell, like, for instance, with the Warhammer or like any of his other projects here, nothing in here is finished. Like, he was working on stuff as he was called away. So none of this, like, he planned to leave. So there's nothing specific. And yeah, you don't find any note like that you're looking for.
Okay. I guess, am I able to find like any letter or correspondence that Chrysostomos Loizos left that like was the impetus for him going to USC?
You're not able to find any of that. You do remember that the impetus was because you guys saw the group of teachers outside after you guys took the artifact from GCC. So you know that there was a whole meeting with the dean and stuff at that point, and you know that after he was called away, he hasn't been back.
Sorry, I got distracted by
Yes.
adorableness. Her like shy little. What did you say in the last 5 seconds?
You don't find anything.
Okay, cool. That's what I got the gist was, but I didn't know that. Okay.
Hey, Norman.
Okay.
Norman.
What'd you say?
Norman.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Patty? You look like you're gonna cry.
This was really
Patty,
cool of
Patty.
you, Norman. Hey.
Thank my dad. I know you weren't trusting of him, but he made that.
Oh, Norman, you made it. It was just like a
I-
stick in a cube.
I helped. I helped.
Norman,
I mean,
Norman, you're a
Stop
little
it.
racist, but you're a good friend.
Can it not be canon that Norman is racist, please?
Hey, man, you're the one
I'm
who made a
sorry.
snide comment about dwarves, all right?
Listen, what's the first rule of improv? Yes, and.
Yes.
Patty
I'm
had like
Yes, I'm racist, and I'm not gonna stop.
Patty had like come to terms with like their friends are gonna get along, but I think this is the first time he realized that maybe his friends can care about him the way that he tries to care for his friends. But he's really dealing with the fact that other people like can have empathy for him
Patty,
in the form of his hammer.
Patty, I just want to let you know that not everyone's out to get you. I know you made fun of me a lot when we first met because, well, I don't really know why. You never really explained that, but and then you weren't really trusting of my dad for kind of inexplicable reasons too, because it seems like all he was doing was trying to help us. But I hope the hammer makes you realize that we want the best, and he's not a bad guy. My dad at least wants me safe, and I think by virtue of that wants us all safe, which is why he warned us. And he made the hammer for you, so if all else fails, just remember that.
It's a good hammer.
Yeah, it looks good. Just wait till we get outside to throw it again, okay?
I throw it in another coffee mug.
All right,
I'll try
roll
and
it.
catch I'll try and catch it. I'll try and catch it.
All right, give me a deck save.
Thanks.
I really
Dex
hope
save.
Norman is about to get dragged across the room.
It's like Thor's hammer. He gets whipped.
That's wrong.
just unwilling Mary Poppins.
I got a nat 20.
Oh
Got-
snap!
I got 23.
Okay,
on my
mine
roll.
goes to it. I guess it's not a skills check for me. It's just a save. So I don't know how you want to rule it.
Yeah, that's... Here's the thing. Both succeed. So, Patty chucks this thing. Norman, you grab it, and it takes you across the room. Your feet are, like, dragging along the floor, and, like, you stop right before it hits the other coffee mug. You're like... Yeah, like it stopped. The other coffee mug doesn't break, and then yes, and then
drags
it
me
whips back to him.
Our hands like meet, grabbing onto the handle. Like, what did I say?
We fall on top of each other like a romantic
give him like a
comedy.
little. I give him a little hug, and my horse also like lays his head on his shoulder, and the three of us.
Aw. Dear friends.
Well, all right. I think he wanted to show us this place as a way to hide out, but it looks like you got a hammer out of it too. Do we want to try to go back, or maybe we should just meet up with Lugner first?
Lugner, can you give me a perception check?
Yeah, sure.
Oh shit.
Not good, not good. That's a 9.
Okay. You don't see anything out back at the moment.
Okay.
Cut back to inside. What are you guys doing?
Let's go meet up with Logan, though. I feel like we're leaving him out.
Yeah. Okay. After we're all through, I'll try to recreate the opposite mechanism to close.
Yeah, so you push the book back up. The bookshelf slides right back into place without a single trace of it having moved in the first place.
Great.
So you guys meet up with Lugner outside. What happens next?
Look at her, look! I throw my hammer at something.
I go, that's awesome. It's great. That's gonna be really helpful. All right. Where's the book?
So the book was actually a mechanism hiding a safe place for us if we want to go back, but it just depends if we want everyone else or not.
Okay, we got the hammer out of that too?
Yeah, the hammer was almost finished and I made it.
Good job, Norman. No offense to you, Norman, but that's way better than a book, in my opinion.
I beg to differ, but yeah, my dad does great work.
All right, well, let's get back to Slash and Laris, and hopefully we'll be able to, hopefully we'll at least be able to see what we're up against.
Yeah, I hope they're okay.
All right, let's go.
All right, so you guys head off. You guys
it's like
get
a spectral horse, right? So I'll have some coconuts and
yeah.
He's a real horse.
And you guys make it back.
What is the wind speed velocity of a
unladen swallow? So you guys make it back to UCLA. Slash and Laris. Slash and Laris, you guys still hanging out?
Yeah, so I figure this whole time, Slash has been watching those three and trying to ignore the sickly sweet conversation of Laris and his daughter.
Well, I was going to say that over this amount of time, Laris has been making every possible attempt he can to emotionally connect with Slash. Of just being tell me a bit about yourself. What are your wants? What are your desires? What do you look for? What do you feel for? What's your favorite food?
Laris and Slash, by the way.
Birthday.
Stop it.
Stop that.
So,
that was just the MCA.
So, I know, right?
Birthday's public domain, isn't it?
You're gonna get me banned. Not that version.
Very you can't use this song. It's ridiculous.
Oh shit.
Anyway, because of the travel time.
Long story to it.
Cool.
Oh.
Because of the travel time that it would have taken for these other three, Laris and Slash, you can count this as a short rest if you'd like. If you need any hit dice.
We already had that.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Slash, because of your warlock, you get a spell slot back, right?
Oh, I already got it back in the last one.
Cool. Great. So then, whatever.
I do want something from Slash. Did Slash make any attempt to connect back? This is important to me.
What were you asking?
I feel like it was a lot of small talk about where'd you come from? What was childhood like for you?
He absolutely would have answered, tell his story about, how he was being trained to be a shaman and how the rock fell from heaven and then suddenly he was the bearer of bad omens. And he would have told the exact same story he told you when we first met.
He's rehearsed it
over again.
He's like, I don't know if you've heard, but the end is near.
The end is near.
Is the end near, Slash? I
Yes.
had no idea.
I've seen it happen. It's gonna be bad.
Is there going to be a lot of tentacles?
Yeah. Some tentacles, a lot of fire, rocks falling to the earth, and, cities falling into the ocean, and, yeah, it's gonna be bad.
I mean,
screaming, a lot of screaming.
Does that include everybody, or is it maybe younger generations will make it? Children?
No, it's all gonna burn.
Everything. Just
Everything.
start over new.
Yeah, well, more like we're gonna be a nice, healthy snack.
Okay, so we're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're just a bundle of joy, aren't you, Slash?
Well, listen, the way I see it is we want to find a way to avoid the end, but it is coming, and we have to know that, so we want to live our life as fully as possible and be grateful when death comes.
It's just inevitable.
Yeah.
Make the best of it.
As inevitable as death is,
Truth be told, I believe that you and I are the only people in the group that see the beauty in death.
Well, I just figure if you die now, you don't have to experience the horror of the end, you know?
You are making a very powerful, very 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 powerful statement that I should probably die right now.
I mean, I wouldn't say like kill yourself right away. Like we could try and stop it, but I don't really know if it's possible.
When the day comes, Slash, I'm going to kill your god.
I mean, he's not really my god. He just.
I'll kill Golgoroth, and you will feast upon his corpse.
Oh. I don't know if that tastes good, but I'd try it.
All right, you got a plan, baby. I'll cook it up.
All right.
All right, so the other three of you now get to
This is my favorite conversation.
the campus. And what's going on once you get there? You just riding the horse right back up to your hideout spot?
Yeah, to the edge of campus.
We should probably dismiss Miss Lulabelle and sneak our way back.
Clarabelle.
I don't want to dismiss her yet. I think
Well, you have a telepathic bond with it within a mile, right? Can you just leave it at the
it's in a
edge
mile.
of campus and
Yeah, that is what I was. I was like, it's a mile, right? It is a mile. So I'm going to keep my horse a bit of ways away,
All
not
right.
a long ways away. Just get off it before I have to put felt on its hooves.
So you just want me to stay here and...
Yeah, just stay in this. I found a nice little corner for you to hide in.
All
Just
right.
stay there.
I'll just
If
stay in this
something
corner.
happens,
Mhm.
communicate with me.
All right.
A shared bond. All right, Duckworth.
I got it. Hey, Patty. Just before you go, I love you.
I love you too.
All right, I'll just stay here in this corner then.
Okay.
All right.
Of course.
So are you guys going back to your hideout spot?
I
Yeah.
think so.
All right. At this point, it is the wee hours of the morning. As Slash and Laris can see, the teachers that all showed up are still all there. Are you guys trying to reconvene with Slash and Laris where you guys were hidden out before? Or are you trying to do something else?
I'm trying to get back to Slash and Laris personally.
Yeah.
All right. And are you doing that sneaky, or are you just walking up?
As sneaky as I can manage.
All right, make the sneaky roll. For those of you who are trying to do it sneakily.
Not rolling good tonight, boys.
Right.
That's a
11.
11.
I got a 20.
Okay.
Not natural.
Yeah,
Dirty.
Dirty Trummy.
Patty.
A whorish trollop of a 20.
I got a 5.
5.
It's like, all right, friends, we're back. Hello.
I got clunky armor. I roll disadvantage.
So as you guys go up, Norman, you're kind of like hiding around the edge of a building as Lugner and Patty go to like walk up, and Lugner, you hear a familiar voice going, "Oh, what are you doing? I thought I told you to get back inside. You said you're bringing a friend out here. What the heck?"
I just want to introduce my buddy here to you. He was wondering about the music course too.
I mean,
Sing him something.
right now, this is not the time right now, man.
No, I think he might have been talking to me.
Yeah, show him your pipes. This is my buddy. He's a dwarf.
Oh, sorry. People are always asking for autographs and stuff. I mean, if you wanna, you're trying to jam?
Yeah,
Yeah. What's your name? I was gonna recommend your classes to him, but it's my mind.
My name? You talking to me this time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just get confused. I assume
Yeah,
people
the
are talking
the
to
halfling
me.
NPC that sounds like yeah.
Yeah. Wait, who do I sound like?
A little bit like Bonk.
Oh.
Just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, wait, you know Bonk?
Yeah, he boogied me one time.
Oh, yeah,
Before I transferred from DCC.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, good for you. You know, we talk about our transfers like they're not the best, but you know, you guys are like the backbone of the school, you know?
Yeah. So what's your name?
Oh, anyway, my name's Harlan.
Don't know who Harlan is. Harlan's like a world-class bard. You'd be lucky to shake his hand.
Wait. Oh, man. It's your lucky day, brother. And he claps you on the hand, and he like whips out his lute. He's like, you're in the presence of him.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, now...
Yeah, dude, we gotta take music next semester. We gotta.
Now, what did I say? You gotta get back inside, all right?
Yeah, sure thing.
What, you can't... I told you to get back inside. You stay inside for a little bit. You just bring your friends out here again.
Sorry, man. I will stay inside this time. I'm sorry, man.
You got it. I mean, it's real
I think
dangerous.
you really wanted me.
You just... I mean, I get it. Well, I got a lot of fans, all right? But, you know, when you're this popular, you can't just be bringing all your friends to meet me all the time. I can't be this accessible, you know?
Yeah, of course, man. We'll get back to our room, all right?
All right. Just
Have a good night.
Yeah, and you stay in there until we say that it's safe, okay?
All right.
Remember the announcement that we gave to the school. All right, stay inside.
Absolutely.
Your food will be delivered to you. You can't come out for any reason. You got bathrooms in there, all right? You stay inside, away from everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, UCLA was hit with a lot of COVID too, so it makes sense.
All right, so go on inside now, okay?
All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Harry.
What did? He's like never had anyone like forget his name before. Like what? I like this kid. And he like goes back to his.
Wait, did he say I don't?
He goes, I like this kid.
Oh, he likes. Oh, okay.
Okay, I guess we'll walk away and then wait a little bit and then try again.
All right, that was close. I almost had to make up a song whole cloth. How did we cut out of that one?
So you guys for /Laris, Norman, y'all are chilling now. What's you guys reporting anything to each other or not? You just chilling?
We
Go
need
ahead.
to find a place to, take a long rest.
Yeah.
Because we need new spells to be able to. It's more. We need Laris to speak with animals.
We need our druid to do druid things.
We do. So we need to find a place where we can keep watch over the thing and relax so people can get resting and.
Okay. / your passive perception is 18, right?
18. Yeah.
All right. So you can kind of overhear the conversation with these teachers. And as Harlan goes back and like mans at his post, you hear him like, "What did I say? Get back inside, all right, kids? Go back to your dorms."
Wait, did he say that to us?
No. To
to
Lugner and Patty.
Oh, okay. I see.
Hi, Harry.
So you over and then you hear Harlan mutter, "I like this kid." All right. So
Good replay.
is anyone? Yeah. Let's just rewind the stream a little bit.
Yep.
And anybody doing anything?
Or we need to take a long rest. So like if we can
Yeah.
find
I
a
mean, are you
place-
trying to move? Is what I'm asking you.
Is there a place nearby where we could set up camp to like so that we can still keep an eye on the greenhouse from where we are, but be able to sleep.
I mean, there are dorms
Got it.
nearby. What's up, Patty?
The reason they're not making their sneaks is because I am clunky. So I'm going to offer to the Pen and the other two, that I'm just going to go and sleep with my horse. Not like Laris would, just like asleep, and they can probably sneak up to me because they know where the horse is. They can just find me in the
My
morning.
secret identity is not Laris, it is Loki, Norse god of mischief.
Where does this come from?
Because in Norse mythology, Loki fucked a horse
Nice.
Oh,
and created a spawn that was a 9-legged horse that Odin rode through battle.
Mm.
Yeah, it's true.
Cool.
I'm smart.
So,
My character isn't.
Keep
So-
yelling it, Wes.
so Patty tells that to Lugner.
I'm
Are you-
just a clunky boy.
Doff your armor temporarily?
Good.
yeah, if we're
I
not getting in a
guess.
fight.
Did you David Hasselhoff your armor?
Ignore that. Yeah, that's actually about it. I'm gonna doff my armor.
All right. Cool. So you're taking off your armor, and are you okay? So now, are you guys like moving?
Once that's stopped, we'll try again to hook up with the
Yeah,
boys.
I guess.
I'm gonna
But-
I'm wrapping my armor
But
in
not
cloth.
hook up in the way that Laris would.
Speak for yourself.
Any y'all touch me, you get the rock.
Okay. I don't know which die to use.
Do you have an ice rack?
Just roll your freaking stealth.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh gosh.
Please. I'm tired of failing rolls.
I got a 19.
I got an 18.
Yeah!
There you go,
Heck yeah.
Lugner.
10.
Oh wait, no.
All right.
17. 17.
Yeah!
I
Like a
can't
hype
roll
boy.
for 10 tonight.
All right. So you guys make it back to where the others are hiding out. What?
Oh,
Then
it's just that. Oh, my bad.
Anything happen? Slash Lars, anything happen? Anyone go in or out? What's going on?
No.
You snip me.
Flash and I got to know each other.
Good.
Yeah.
Laris, can you explain exactly how you and Slash got to know each other? That phrase is used different ways.
Oh no, we had a conversation.
Oh, can you just be more explicit with saying that next time?
What other ways? What are you talking about?
Slash, we've gone over double entendre before. It doesn't work. Let's fast forward. Just don't worry about it. I'll teach you about double entendre another time when teachers aren't looking to.
Slash, he was making a joke that my statement sounded like we had coitus.
It wasn't a joke. I was actually concerned.
Artist, could you zip me?
How old are you again?
Guys,
Laris would be dead if he tried.
Honestly, I believe him.
reassuring and yet not at the same time.
I
Let's,
Somebody
try.
zip me up.
okay, guys, we need to find a place to hide out. We're getting caught
Like
too
the
much
top
out
of
here.
a building, so that we can
Yeah.
still see.
Yeah.
We are currently on the top of a building.
No,
We're
you're
not. We're not. We thought
We're
we
not?
were.
I
Yeah,
thought
it's-
we were.
It was a
Some of it-
miscommunication last
Oh,
time.
okay. I was like,
Some of us thought we were, but we never moved.
Yeah. But that's what we want to find. We want to find the top of a building so that we can.
all right.
You know,
So you're going inside the building, like the
Sure.
nearest.
preferably up the side of it.
You're climbing up the side of a building.
Yeah.
All right. No.
Oh, are we?
Like you can. That's a mechanic of the game. I have established that it's all brick, so if you can find hand and footholds, sure.
I'll go up. Norman will go up the stairs.
Hey, Luke,
What's
can
up?
I make an intelligence check related to the origin of this stonework and see if it's climbable?
Dwarven cunning?
Maybe.
Or stone cunning?
Yeah, why not? Do it.
Woo!
You did it last time to find out how old it was.
Hmm?
And now you'll do it again to see if you can climb it. If for some reason you can see when the builders built it, if they built it for climbing.
24. Does this...
24.
I know a lot about the history. I know that some things are easier to climb than others.
Mm-hmm.
It's smooth marble, not climbable.
Mm-hmm. So you know that the way the builders built this wasn't deliberately so that people could scale the side, but the way they built it made it so that it was possible for skilled climbers.
All right, boys, follow me. I start climbing up the wall.
All
I
right.
take the stairs.
Patty, that might be a little conspicuous.
All right.
I got this.
We're trying to blend in.
Give me athletics. Just Patty. Only Patty gives me athletics.
Patty, are you carrying your armor up the building, or do we have...
Objectively, this is the most natural thing for Patty to do. If we were not trying to sneak, he would probably still climb the building.
22.
20. I mean, you definitely climb the building.
Can I
Yeah,
roll an
I do.
athletics check to see if I can climb the stairs faster than he
Yes.
scaled the wall?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not great.
Is it over
14.
22? No. Okay.
No, it's not.
So you don't beat him up there,
But
but
isn't the threshold to climb the stairs a lot lower than the...
I'm not
Kill him.
saying you don't successfully climb the stairs. I'm saying you don't get up there faster than him when he was taking a shortcut.
Okay.
You successfully get up the stairs just after him.
I just imagine it took more effort to scale the building than it did to climb
I'm
the
like,
stairs.
Not for
I've made
him
my
with a
armor
22.
into a little stool. I'm like sitting on my armor. I'm like having a little cup of tea, but it's not tea because I didn't like have a fire in a kettle. It's really just cold water. But I'm sitting at like tea, like, oh, nice to meet you, John.
All right. So
Are you
is everyone else
making
just
fun of
taking
me
the
again,
stairs?
Yeah.
All right. So everyone else gets up around the same time as Norman. You guys are at the top of the stairs. You have a vantage point, but also it's at the top of the dorm where, you
Patty,
haven't previously
are
been
you making
spotted.
fun of me with that talk and that movement?
Oh no, I was just gloating because I'm fast.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
just a little victor speech.
Hey, DM,
Yo, what's
So
up?
we're all on the same team here, right?
is there a bulkhead on this roof?
Is there a what?
A bulkhead? That's the thing we were trying to discern the name
Oh,
of.
a
last
bulkhead.
time we were on a
Yes,
roof.
that is what you walked out of when you walked up the
Whoa.
stairs. A bulkhead.
Yeah,
I
the
will rig
bulkhead.
I will rig the door to the bulkhead with my string bell
Great.
after we're all up there, of course.
All right. So now that you guys are up here, you're interested in taking a long rest. Are you guys gonna do that all together, or is someone keeping watch
I
occasionally?
think we need to keep watch.
Yeah, I
I'm
think we should take
definitely
shifts.
taking a long rest.
Rotate watches.
Yeah.
All right.
I would like to take the first watch if no one else wants it.
I could too. Either way.
I'll take the first one.
Go sit.
Then I'll
Do we
go
want
last.
do we want two people in the same watch, or
How many watches do you want? I guess we should say, Luke.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We'll skip ahead. We'll say each person took a turn for an indiscernible amount of time across the span of 8 hours. And all right, everyone, have your spell slots back. Have your HP back. Have it
Yeah,
all.
a lot of hit dice.
I think your temporary hit points
Yeah.
disappear.
Yeah, all aid goes away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta
Except
look at my
for
hit dice back.
the temp hit points that actually no, all of it goes away.
Yeah, those should disappear, yeah.
Yeah.
And those of you who kept watch at night could you see the teachers are still down there. It's a different set of teachers than before. They kind of swapped out. and as you get up in the morning, you see there's like people, like other teachers bring in the current teachers there, like some food and stuff just to keep them nourished as they are protecting this thing. But now you're all awake. You all feel very well rested. It was a good night of sleep for all of you, especially considering the circumstances. Is what happens now?
Do I see my dad down there? Like, is he on the current watch? Or
Not
is
anymore. He was on the first one.
Okay.
I don't
Can I
like
just
this.
pay attention throughout the day as to when he gets back on the...
Sure.
Or when he's like going to get back on the watch? Cool.
I don't like this. Whoever we're up against, they struck first. They stole the first artifact, and then they don't do shit for 2 days. What the hell is going on?
Oh, maybe we surprised them because we took 3 and they took 1, you know? But I think we can get the 4th if we talk to the bird.
Can we talk to a bird?
I can talk to a bird.
Hell yes! Hell yes, you beautiful bastard!
I can talk.
I do think it's important that we don't forget about the point that Lugner brought up, because it is kind of confusing that they stole 1 and didn't try for any of the others. Not that we saw, at least.
But if they already have the last one?
Well,
We
we
would've-
would have heard,
there was no
we would have
thunder.
heard thunder.
Seen lightning.
They heard it all across the city last time.
I'm not very smart, but I am proficient in warhammers.
You are.
I'll go up and like pat Patty on the back.
Does Patty have his warhammer out?
Oh yeah.
Patty, I see you got one. Where did you
Hey,
get
watch
that?
this, and I throw it at something.
No, don't.
Don't do it.
Make the roll.
He already threw it.
He threw it.
Laris got his bird, Patty got his warhammer, Norman got his teaching job. Now, if only Slash could get his apocalypse.
Right?
Seriously, I just asked for one thing.
End of the world, please.
Luke, can I stop myself mid-throw? I didn't realize they'd all be so upset at me for throwing.
Nope. You're like, yeah, check this out.
I hope I just...
He just goes limp and it just clatters to the floor.
Wait. Accuracy makes it so my throw is good. I rolled a natural 20.
You roll a nat 20. So what you do is you kind of, because you guys are kind of like on the corner of the roof, like checking out the people below. You chuck it so it goes back toward the, Riley, the word? Bulkhead. You chuck it back kind of toward the bulkhead. It like, it just barely like doesn't hit the bulkhead and flies right back to your hand. Kind of like a cool trick.
That is great natural control that we will probably never see again.
Patty, next time you want to show off, maybe just do the thing where you toss it up in the air and catch it, like just gravity, rather than like out
Like
at stuff that can make
spin
a
it?
lot of noise.
Fucking hard with a hammer.
You don't have to
Not the right
belittle.
center of gravity.
I'm not belittling. I'm saying there are teachers actively looking for people like us, and we should be quiet.
All right.
It is a little
I
odd.
won't-
We're a group of people hanging out on a roof, staring at a place where the only bird in the city has been kidnapped.
You
Of her
kidnapped
own
I
decision.
thought you.
On her decision.
You kidnapped the bird,
I
Lars?
thought you adopted it.
She came with me.
Right.
Okay.
Well, maybe you should.
Did I
ask
kidnap the bird? I should probably ask if I kidnapped
Lars, when
the
you
bird.
talk with the bird, can you make sure that you didn't kidnap the bird?
Honestly, I know that we have really important things to ask the bird, but that's the first question I'm going to ask the bird.
Yeah.
I cast Speak with Animals.
Great. All right, then what?
I didn't kidnap you, right? You came with me because you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, I got wings. I can fly.
Great. What does this sound like to the rest of the people? Are we just cawing at each other?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lars turns and he goes, I didn't kidnap her. It's confirmed.
Hey, maybe you should ask her about the artifact.
Right. We're end of the big things. Artifact. Great. Listen, you're an anomaly, my dear friend.
Oh yeah.
We're looking for an artifact, something old and glowy and special. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, right?
Are you saying I'm old? That's really rude. How old do you think I am?
I don't know. I mean, I've been telling everybody that you're my adopted daughter, but I really have no idea how old you are.
Can we say from body language we can tell that Laris just offended the bird?
Yes. Give me insight.
Just like the bird.
Insight? Okay, let's see. 14?
14. The bird's pissed.
Give me falconry.
Laris, let's just focus on the important questions. I'm not sure what you're saying, but it seems like you're offending it rather than getting to know the actual questions we need to know.
I can tell you
Listen,
later.
I have a penchant for offending literally everyone I talk to. That's just
I know. That's how we met.
I have a wild theory. You know how we were looking for the artifact? And Laris points at the bird. I think this is it. Listen, I've been telling this group that your name is Calliope. What is your name?
Here's the thing. Like, no one's ever really like talked to me before like this. This is kind of cool. I've never really had anyone to talk to. I've kind of yelled at people, but no one really responds in a way that I could actually like understand. So this is actually like really cool for me. And if you want to call me Calliope, then that's dope.
Great. Her name is Calliope, everyone.
Okay. Does she know where the artifact is? I don't think you're right about her being the artifact.
I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Are you the artifact?
What? I don't. What kind of artifact?
Like an ancient, powerful artifact that, like a seasoned, a seasoned special.
What the heck, dude?
Powerful thing.
She like hops down from your shoulder and just kind of like sits on the roof.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Patty, for the record, Patty's just pretending to understand this whole conversation. Even though
Okay.
he clearly...
Great.
Yeah.
Lugner, can you give me animal handling?
Me?
Yeah.
Don't take the bird from me.
11.
11.
I didn't roll well.
His bird's a little off from normal, but
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't roll well enough to
Who has-
feel like I can.
Who has the
do
orb
my
of the
judgment.
rest? Like the artifact of the rest?
Patty.
Oh, I'm a Patty.
I'll turn to Patty and say, I think you might need to help Laris communicate with this bird a little bit, or maybe show him the space in the orb that it might take up.
Oh yeah. I've been following this whole thing.
You just take the
I got
orb
the
and take
orb
the
out.
crow, and you're like, ah!
Did you also cast Speak with Animals? I didn't see you do any verbal, somatic, or material component.
What?
How do you think you're talking with the bird?
I haven't said a word. How'd I be talking to a bird if I
How do
haven't
you
talked
think
to
you're following
though?
everything?
Lugner, what did you get?
I'm smart.
I got a
I'm a
15.
smart guy.
Okay, well, maybe just show him the orb and...
I'm holding it.
Okay.
Hold it out when you do. Good idea, Norman. Thank you for the suggestion.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Calliope like
Birdie.
flies up and sits on Lugner's shoulder as she kind of like stares down Laris.
I'll be like,
You know what?
hey,
You're- You are your own crow.
Yeah, that's right.
I cannot control you.
Laris, ask her about the 2 spaces left in the orb.
Hey, and Laris like puts his hand out to like grab the orb.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take it? Can I take the orb?
Yeah, take it.
Suddenly, Laris goes,
Yeah,
"Yes,
if you-
this was my plan
if you
all
drove
along.
them.
I'm evil now." Yeah, no.
Laris pulls out his gun.
Ha-ha! I'm the big bad evil guy.
Norman
Bang.
activates pen and impales Laris.
The end. Now, Calliope. This is a very important question, Calliope. Have you ever seen this before? And he like
holds the orb out.
Yeah.
She kind of like
Talking about the orb now. See?
Yeah,
No, I don't know. I mean, like I've seen rocks before, but not one that's like that. No.
there are these, and what are the little 2 remaining shapes?
I'll pull out the other 2. It's the coin and the sundial.
The coin and the sundial are ones that you have. The other 2 that are left are kind of cube shaped, and the other one is a little squiggly.
In your time in the greenhouse, have you ever seen something that looks like a fancy cube or a fancy squiggly?
I mean, like, there's some like seed packets that are kind of like cubular.
Okay. Also, Odd 3, is he a cool guy?
Who?
The plant under the ground.
All plants are under the ground.
The talking plant.
What?
Fucking point.
What's up, Rod?
Hey, can I make a perception check to see if I think the bird could fit into a cube or a squiggly shape?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
You know, she's being mean to me. You want to shove her in the fucking floor.
Just fucking...
A 10. It's unlikely.
In Warhammers.
It's unlikely that you could get this fairly this bird to fit inside this like one of the tiny things on this bird-shaped object. But it might be possible. Like there's a sliver of hope in there.
Hey guys, I have a sliver of hope. We could probably mold the bird to fit into this cube shape.
No, Patty, I think we need to work on your spatial awareness. You couldn't tell that a rod and a cube together make a warhammer? The bird definitely doesn't make a squiggly.
I mean...
No. While they're all talking to the bird,
Yep.
can I be watching what the people in the greenhouse are doing?
Yeah.
Because last time we talked to the bird, they kind of freaked out. So I just want to, just in case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't see any of them particularly notice. You are higher up now, so you're a little more removed from these people.
I got really good eyes, though.
No, I know. What I'm saying is that the sound won't travel as far.
Gotcha.
Now,
I thought
Calliope,
that would be magic.
this is a very important question. You are the only bird I've seen in this entire city.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why that is?
Yeah, I don't know, something tried to snap at me in the forest once, and there was a guy who was walking in there, and he found me like on the floor, and he just like waved his hand over me, and my leg was better, so I kind of just like stuck with him for a bit, and then he just kept giving me food, and now I'm here.
What was his name?
I don't know. What's your name? Like you didn't introduce yourself when you came up. I don't.
Oh, Christ, my name is Laris.
Okay.
That is Norman. That is Patty.
Not
That
knowing
is-
what he's saying, just the fact that he's pointing at me, and then I hear the word Norman, I go,
That is Slash, and we believe his name is Lugner.
All right. I mean, here's the
Right
thing.
now.
Like, you're the first person to ever say something like that. So, you're also like the first person to ever like be able to I've never heard a person speak crow before. So like that's really cool.
I've been practicing my crow.
Well, it's pretty good.
It takes me about a day and a long rest to remember how to speak crow.
That's cool.
But when I sleep for a bit, it really helps.
That's a really interesting mechanic of you learning crow.
It is. You could say it's the 5th edition of learning crow.
Oh wow. 5?
It's great. Yeah, 5.
Oh.
I didn't. I was trying to say I didn't know, but like fit D&D into it somehow.
Oh, very clever, Wes.
I'm a comedian, not a fucking
Wordsmith.
wordsmith.
It's literally what a comedian is. It's literally what they do.
I don't know how to play Dungeon and Dragon. I know how to play Jokey Dokie.
Jokey dokies.
Artichokey.
Artichokey. I'm not good at that either, but
Hey,
Laris, what the hell is she saying?
you asked the bird anything important?
I've asked it multiple things that are important.
What did
just
it
to
say
kind-
back?
Just to
You haven't
kind
told
of
us
like,
anything.
cut out, I guess, the long-winded thing of me repeating every single thing that Calliope and I have said back and forth. Can I just have Laris say that, like, he just relays everything that we've been talking about
Absolutely.
to the crow in, like, excruciating detail?
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't find out
Ask
if it...
what the guy looked like. Sorry, Norman.
what did it this man that you mentioned earlier? What did he look like?
He was like, I don't know. He was probably like 10 crows tall.
Tall.
His skin was like tree color. His hair was like tree color.
10 crows is pretty tall. I just looked.
10 crows is pretty tall.
A lot taller than you, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I am not a tall man, no.
He wore like a backpack. Like the students were wearing. Like it had some stuff in it. Yeah.
Did he ever say the phrase Norman?
What? You're
Did he ever
literally
say
the
anything
first
like that?
person that I've ever been able to talk to.
Okay.
Ask
trying-
if he ever slept in a hollowed out log and or avoided peeing in trees.
I am not going to ask her about peeing in trees.
Just ask about peeing in trees. Ask if he
More
slept in a
importantly,
hollowed out log.
can you ask about the artifact?
I'm trying to get to the artifact. We're trying to find an artifact, Calliope.
Uh-huh.
It either looks like a squiggle or a cube.
Okay.
Are there any secret passages in the green room?
I've been in
or
there
tunnels?
like a lot. I've never seen anyone like go through a secret passage or anything.
Have you ever seen any questionable characters come by the green room? People that you felt a bad aura or feeling about?
I mean, I think
Someone you didn't necessarily trust?
I think some students were growing weed in there at one point.
Okay.
Hey, wait, can you ask about the hollowed out log thing? And can you ask if there was ever a thunderclap sound beneath the ground or something?
I'm not going to ask about the log.
No,
The thunder?
look, I think it might have been.
The thunder's a good idea.
Ask about the log. I want to know if it was that one
I'm not
guy.
asking about the log.
Gotta pull up my notes.
Um,
I forgot his name.
Are you talking about Lug?
Wait. Yeah, talking about lug.
You forgot about Lug.
I just couldn't remember his name. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry
I
that
have
we're playing.
bonk, lard, chimb, lug, grunk. Come on, it gets hard.
I'm
You also
sorry.
only listed like half of them.
Yeah.
Well, Larth, Bonk, Doris.
All right, we don't need to list every person in the campaign.
Professor Dank.
Norman / Patty.
All right.
Larg the janitor.
Can't forget about Larg.
Jane, his wife.
Don't
Someone
forget
say-
that Dogan said, "Oh gosh, this doesn't look like Hilderwild.
Yeah.
Vigdoros is going to kill me."
Uh-huh.
All right, so getting back to the campaign.
Getting back to the campaign, Calliope, I'm sorry to be asking you so many questions, but you are quite possibly the only crow that can really help us right now.
All right.
And we're in a bit of a tough bind.
That's cool.
Have you heard thunder recently?
I've heard
Close
it,
by
like-
the school.
Like a lot in the past couple days. It's been kind of scary.
Anything? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you hear it a fifth time?
We're on 5, right? It would have been the 5th thunderclap.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
Like, have you heard it
I
4 times or
haven't-
5 times?
I don't know. I don't count them.
Use your talent.
Ask if they heard it nearby, like really close, like in the garden place.
Did you hear it in the garden?
Like inside the greenhouse?
Inside the greenhouse?
No. Thunder's outside.
Ask about the log thing.
Have you ever slept in a hollowed out log?
No,
Me?
ask if the guy who
Yeah.
healed her slept in a hollowed out log.
Oh, did the man who healed you sleep in a log?
Oh, I don't know. I think he had a sleeping bag.
He had a sleeping bag. It wasn't lug.
Luke,
God,
from
I really
the
wanted
description-
Lug to be the BBEG.
From the 10 crows high, tree-colored hair, tree-colored skin thing, does that ring a bell?
Not for
Like
any
of us?
not any teachers that you've seen.
Okay.
How about any students? He had a
No.
backpack like the students. All right, everybody, I'm tapped, so you guys.
Laris,
I'm starting to run out of questions here. I'm just going to ask her about her day next.
Laris, can you ask her if after she was healed, did she feel different, like heavier?
I asked her that question.
No, I felt later like it was better to fly. It was easier to fly, you know?
It just kind of sounds like normal healing.
You thinking we gotta cut her open?
Not after that answer. Unless the last artifact is a balloon.
Could be one of the squiggly. You could fit a balloon in the squiggly.
You could
Lars,
fit
can
him-
you ask her about the plant?
The one that was under the ground. I can ask her about it again, but I know that was one of the first questions. Was I
Yeah,
was
she didn't know
asking about
anything.
On 3, she didn't even know who he was.
Do you think it's because you asked if he's named Odd 3? Or
He told me.
did you
his
ask
name
about it?
was Audrey.
But maybe the bird doesn't know 'cause
Laris
birds never
asked
spoken.
about plants under the ground, and the bird responded
said
that
no.
all plants grow under the ground.
Yeah.
And the bird was unaware of any secret passages in the greenhouse.
Okay.
The bird is being more of a hoity-toity dick than
Yeah,
Laris is.
it's weird. It's like the bird was only put in there because you wanted to have a bird on your shoulder.
You said the bird was there anyway.
It was.
It's the only fucking bird in the city. Like, that's unnatural. It's gotta be a fucking clue.
Ask
Uh-huh.
if anybody comes into the greenhouse and does shit alone without other people. That's all I've got.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
I'm like, oh fuck, we're running out of bird questions.
Do we recognize any of the teachers that are guarding the place right now?
The two teachers that you know who are there were Arthur Greywhistle and Bonk, and they were there the previous night, so they've been relieved.
I would say
The
that
teachers down there have tree-colored skin and hair and are 10 crows tall.
Give me perception.
Do you mean
Let's go, Patty. Let's go, Patty.
Right, it's gonna
Or
be
even
good.
have any
Best stat. Best stat.
16.
16.
oh,
It's kind of far, so you can't really measure exactly how tall a crow is from there. There are some people who have brown hair that you can see from up here.
About brown skin,
Now,
colored skin.
No. Not that you can like, tell from up here.
What about green skin and green hair? Because that's also tree colored.
I have green skin.
Laris is like, what the heck, man?
Was it me? Did I heal you?
No, you don't see anyone with green skin.
Okay.
Cool.
Calliope, do you recognize anyone down there? That
Uh,
you've seen maybe more often inside of the greenhouse, or places that they tend to visit more often than others?
Most of them I haven't actually like ever seen before.
Okay.
There are 2 people in there, but they just, I mean, they don't really. I've seen them outside the greenhouse more.
None of them have gone inside, maybe walked around a bit.
I mean, not anything notable. If they have, I don't know. I don't keep a log of who comes in and out of the greenhouse. Anyone can.
You know, I'm trying to bust out as many questions as I can.
Why?
Calliope, are you evil?
What? That's. She's like sitting on Lugner's shoulder. Like, what the heck? I follow you up here. I thought you were nice.
I think you're fantastic. I just gotta check.
Should we consider using her as a bargaining chip?
It's a little fucked up. But, you know, we've done worse. Have we done worse?
Probably.
We did cost a man his
What
job.
if she's not that important?
We cut off a guy's like arm, didn't we?
Did we?
Am I crazy?
I think
Did we cut
so.
off the janitor's arm?
Uh,
Or the janitor found an
no,
arm?
the janitor was cleaning up an arm.
Yeah.
We never found that. That wasn't us. That was somebody else. What color was that arm, Luke? What color was that arm?
You didn't see the arm. The janitor
brown?
just said he had to go clean it up.
God.
Can I? This whole time.
A one-armed,
looking out-
brown-skinned, 10-crow-tall man bursts out of the bulkhead
Swoops in from the sky.
with the minigun from T2 and mows you all down. That was paradise.
Can I look to see if there's anyone that isn't one of the 10 teachers that came the night before anywhere close to the greenhouse?
Yeah, give me perception.
I got a nat 20.
As
I'm rolling high today, bitch.
yeah, as far as you can tell, the students have been warned that it's dangerous out, so they're all staying inside like they should, at least around here.
Okay, so not counting students though, does there seem to be anyone that maybe like stole the first artifact around?
You only see the teachers there.
Okay.
Luke, you're enjoying this, aren't you?
I'm really not.
Sick bastard.
There's no Schadenfreude happening here. I would love for this to move along.
Gonna be of that much help.
I feel like she isn't. Calliope, you have been.
Did we see?
Could you ask if the bird is a door?
I haven't asked. Calliope, are you a
Luke.
door?
I'm adorable. And like flies back over to your shoulder and kind of like nuzzles up to you.
Luke, did we see during the shift change? Did we see during the shift change what direction the teachers that are off the shift went?
East.
Like, could I try to go see my dad?
You can try to go see your dad, sure.
Hey man, which
Okay.
direction the teachers went is the east of our problems.
All right.
Leave any artifacts. Leave the artifacts with us.
Lugner.
Yeah. I'll give both artifacts to, or I'll give one each to different people, just so that.
I'll take back the coin so I don't have to edit my inventory.
Yeah. So I'll give them to Slash and
I have the orb.
I have the sundial then?
Yeah.
yes.
I have the orb.
Inventory.
No, you don't.
Okay, I think Patty has it, but that's okay.
handed it
I
to me
didn't
earlier.
give that one because I didn't have the power to give that one.
He just
And
wants to show
then
off his light.
I want to play with my ball.
What's up, Norman?
Save it for after the stream, man.
Can I change or alter my appearance to look like Doris again?
Yeah.
I hate that that's the only face that I'm ever changing into. Using it like it's not really a club anymore. It's just changed into Doris. But
Like your
it's just the
dad.
only. Because if I'm going to see my dad, it would look weird to have two Arthurs talking to each other.
Me. Hello, me.
Like a mirror.
How?
Guys, I'm gonna go see if I can talk to my dad.
Ask him about.
I don't know if that'll help, but I'm not sure what else to do. Ask him about what?
The crow.
I don't think Calliope's important. I think they just noticed that the.
Calliope's important to me, and I say that. In crow.
I agree. Maybe you should send Calliope back to the tree so that they don't think anything suspicious is going on. I think that was the fuss that was being made.
That's a good point, actually. We've gotten all the information we can. If we think she's important, if we send her back, we can watch them and find out why.
Okay. Hey, Calliope.
What's up?
So, if you can do me a huge favor,
Mm-hmm.
can you fly back to the greenhouse for a little bit, stay there for maybe like an hour or two, and then just fly on back here? If nobody freaks
I don't
out.
know if she should fly back here.
You can't understand him. He's speaking crow.
Oh shit!
Arthur speaks in common.
Ignore
and says,
that.
So my plan, folks.
No.
You know what? Don't tell us. We trust you. We trust you implicitly.
Don't.
Why do you want me to leave?
I don't want you. Okay. So those people down there are looking for us because we've made some horrible decisions in the past week,
Oh my god, what?
and
Thank you.
we're gonna have you hang out there for a bit because what we're gonna do is probably gonna be stupid and dangerous, and I want you to be safe.
But what if I want to go with you and help?
Guys, she wants to go with us and help.
Okay, well, right now that's either coming with me to go see Arthur or staying here. You can ask her what she wants.
Do you want to stay here, or do you want to go with Norman, who has turned into an old woman?
I just want to stay with you. I thought we were close.
You are like a daughter to me.
Man, she's like a clingy girlfriend. This is why you don't have sex with birds, Laris.
That's why.
That's the
only
one reason.
That's why they're
Reason.
clingy.
Otherwise, it's a boon on your entire existence.
I don't know about you guys, but I think bestiality is way against park regulations here.
Y'all are going to hell.
This is giving Choke the Chicken a whole new meaning.
All right.
And that's
Norman
where
has-
we'll end it today.
Norman's gonna go as Doris to try to find Arthur.
All right.
Okay, I guess Calliope stays with me.
Doris, the explorist.
So you're just heading
Doris.
in the general direction of where you saw the teachers go?
Yeah, if I can find out, like, just based off of what direction they went, like what building I could surmise they would be resting in, that'd be great.
Hey, Luke, if I could just tell where all the teachers will be right now, that would be pretty cool. Thanks.
Okay, fine. I'll go to the library.
All right, disguised as the librarian.
No, I'll disguise myself as Arthur.
All right, what's up, Patty?
Only be one.
Is Norman telling us that he doesn't know where his dad is and he's guessing?
Norman?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Does
I think I saw him go east. I could try walking that way.
your dad like have anything he like always has on him that we've seen, like a watch or something?
Maybe a Find My Phone app.
Like a
He
name
always has
tag?
his artificing robes on.
And it's the same pair?
I think he keeps a picture of me in his wallet.
Is it, we've never seen that. Is it the same pair of artificing robes every day?
I don't know. He could have them magically cleaned. I'm not really sure how. I'm not really an artificer yet.
Just your dad.
I've only made one thing. That Warhammer's
like-
the first thing I've ever successfully
Like
made.
a watch or a name tag or something, like a hat, glasses. You have spectacles.
You know what? I don't know. I told Luke that I wanted a dad artificing professor, and I kind of let him.
Yes,
fill
he
in
has
the rest of the
glasses.
blanks. Okay,
He has
cool.
glasses.
Yeah.
He has glasses.
Yeah, he has his pair of glasses.
If you're looking for your daddy, Laris could theoretically find his glasses if they're nearby.
If he prepared that spell.
Yeah.
If he prepared that.
Why would I prepare a spell that makes sense?
Oh man.
Hey guys, I have an idea.
Kill
What?
Laris.
So, if this is the only bird, right, and we think that they think it's really important, and we don't want to give up the bird doesn't want to give itself up. What if I go like somewhere like across the way from the birdhouse, make a bird noise so they can hear it, and see what they do. I'm pretty
It's
confident
something.
I can do it perfect.
That's pretty good. Oh, we could even up the ante. What if that doesn't work? We could have Laris transform into a bird.
I don't think Laris can transform into a bird yet.
No, I don't think I can either. I'm too low
My
level.
ideas suck.
Your ideas would be
Great
great
idea.
for 10th
Yeah,
No,
level.
it's a phenomenal idea. If I could do
Yes.
that, but I can't.
Can't change into things with flying speed yet.
I
Yeah.
would like to quickly pray to Baron our True Silver. Dear Baron our True Silver, could we level up?
We level up just enough so that our druid can turn into a bird, please.
Patty, remember how you were saying how Bernard Truesilver said that you don't pray to them enough? It might be just because you only pray to them when you want something, rather than like in
I
Thanksgiving
did
or
not.
or in appreciation. Or that's the only times I see you
did
pray.
not.
I only see you pray when you want something too. I mean, what's up with that? If you truly
Pray every
love,
night.
Maybe you're just treating your god like a magic genie that you can just wish anything you want from, rather than as like a personal relationship with your dwarven ancestor.
Yeah, you might need to pray
Pray
something because she's
every
giving up on you.
I don't
She
mean
might-
to psychoanalyze or anything. I'm just pointing out something that I've seen before.
I pray every night before I go to sleep and every day when I wake up. Alright?
Oh, that's
I do that.
reassuring.
I never
Let's do
said
roleplay that.
yeah, do you pray before you
Look, I will now be taking up time to say my prayers out loud every time I'm about to rest, every time I wake up. And you brought this on yourself. Second, Ben and our True Silver did not say I don't pray enough. That was Luke out of character saying that.
Oh, okay.
That was not in the game.
Okay,
Who's
so
Luke?
just imagine me as Patrick saying that rather than as Norman saying that to.
No, it's
to Patty.
too late. I'm praying constantly now out loud, and it's your fault.
Hey, Patty, I don't really know. Like I come from a gnome barbarian clan, and I became an artificer pretty like irreligious. So I don't mean to like question it. Just pointing out some inconsistencies in your faith. You know.
It's okay. That's all right. You're a little racist. It's totally fine.
It's our entire group. Oh,
Yeah, you're all just bagging on each other. Lugner came up with this like huge plan, and you guys are like, "Hey, your faith is a little shaky," and the other one's like, "You're a little racist," and Laris is like, "Bird," and Slash is like, "There are people down there still."
I'll sneak away and
you.
do my plan.
All right.
That's a good plan.
So
That's a good
Lugner,
plan.
you're closer to the greenhouse, but still out of sight.
Yeah, kind of like equidistant, but like the other side of the greenhouse. If I can facilitate that in some way.
Sure.
shape, or form.
Yeah, you can like go around the way that
Okay.
the greenhouse isn't, and you're trying to make a bird sound.
Yes.
All right.
And I don't think I can drop this in the Roll20 chat, but according to my actor feat, I can mimic the speech of another person or the sounds made by other creatures that I have heard.
Great.
Nice.
You've heard it, so I'm not even gonna make you make a roll for that.
You know,
I
he's heard
am.
before.
I'm only gonna
Collect.
make you role play it.
Did it just cut out entirely?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me
It's
start
like-
dropping my gain a ton and see if it.
It's me
goes through
during
a
the
bit.
dragon fight.
Well, yeah, it's a lot.
Just insert Calliope sound.
There you go. We heard one.
Cool.
So you hear that, and one of the teachers that's guarding the door, like, kind of perks up, like, opens the door inside.
I'm booking it as soon as I make the noise.
Okay. Slash, you see this where
I am watching.
it like yells at a couple teachers inside, and they all like go running out of the greenhouse, like down where Lugner was.
All of them?
Now, when you say all,
No. Sorry, he yells at two more people in them, and all three of them. Presumably, these are ones who work at UCLA who are familiar with the bird to begin with.
so all the ones that were inside.
No, not all of them. Okay, so
There was some inside, some outside.
There's one. There was one at the door that heard it. Told two of them that were inside about it, and all three of them are running away. There's still going to be about 7 left in the greenhouse.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just try to get back to the group.
All right, great.
Actually, no.
Ooh.
I'll hide as close to the area where I made the noise
Okay.
and see if I can hear anything.
All right. So you are hiding around. You just hear. I hate y'all. You hear them like running, and they're like, "Stop! Wait! Listen. What? Do you still hear it? No, I thought I heard something. It did come from this way, right? Yeah, I heard it before. But is it? Do you still hear it now? I don't hear anything. I could have sworn it came from this way. Just stop and listen." And they all just like stand there for a few seconds, just like trying to listen, and then one of them goes, "Yeah, I think I just must have been hearing things. Sorry, guys." And they all start to walk back to the
Are these
greenhouse.
guards from? They're like Skyrim guards.
Oh,
When
when was that?
Wait.
Alright, bye.
You want me to roleplay a conversation between 3 different people?
Yeah, we're waiting.
Yeah, now I do.
Yeah.
100%.
I just did, so
It was great.
thank you.
Screw you.
What's their motivation? What's their past? What's their history?
Why
I
don't you
know
guys
anything
decide
about-
your motivation first? Right now, all you're doing is standing on top of a building, staring at a glass building, all right? So,
Well, we can't attack it because we don't want to kill the teachers.
all right,
Yeah.
We don't want to get killed. There's motherfucking 10 of them.
all right.
And
Like
the
I said, we
plan.
don't want to kill the teachers.
Do you guys,
I'll sneak
you guys
back.
want to try
I'll
to
sneak
help
back.
me find my dad?
I
Not
would
really.
love to help you find your dad.
I kind of want to fight the teachers.
I would love to meet your dad.
I don't know if that's a great idea, Patty, but maybe in the future, as like a sparring thing to get better, you could spar Bach.
Oh, I hate that guy.
So you guys see at this point there's some more teachers that are coming in with food for the ones who have been stationed here. Norman, you see your dad is one of them who's relieving some of the people who took the morning guard here. Bonk is also down there, as well as a few other teachers that you saw last night. They're kind of, it's just the changing of the guard at this point, getting information and tapping out.
Could I ask Laris to... Okay, hold on. First things first. Can I pull out the note that I wrote and add an addendum?
No, you cannot. You handed it to Patty.
Can I ask Patty for the note back? Patty, can I see the note that I gave you?
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, yeah. Here you go.
Can I add an addendum to the end of the note saying, if you need clarification about the orb pieces, send a note back to Penn on where we should meet. And then I'll ask Laris if he can ask Calliope, hey, can you ask Calliope to casually deliver this to the bearded one down there?
It's gonna go well.
Sure. You got it, baby.
I just don't know if there's a better way to give him the note.
I don't know. He's your dad. Hey, Calliope.
Oh no, my spell ran now.
Oh.
Did?
What happened?
I don't know.
I didn't hear anything
Yeah.
come out of Luke's mouth.
Oh, can you hear me?
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Speak with Animals has a duration of 10 minutes.
It does.
Oh.
I'm just gonna shake the letter.
Oh no.
And Calliope
Lars, we'll come up with something else. No, don't worry about it.
And point at,
Lars, it's really okay.
that and be like, huh?
Give me
Lars,
animal
no,
handling.
I do have a. Hey, that's an 18.
All right. So Calliope and just like takes the letter in her beak and just like swoops down to where the teachers are. It's still like kind of shift change, so there's much more teachers down there, and like a bunch of them who work at UCLA like no, like oh, and they like start petting Calliope and stuff. There's you can tell like Calliope went to the one that like Laris was pointing at, but a bunch of them came over and were kind of doting on her and stuff, and so the note kind of gets like passed around. All the teachers like, what is this bird bringing?
Shoot.
Uh-oh.
And just so you guys, so you remember, and also our viewers, what this letter said. This was from like 5 sessions ago when Norman wrote this. The letter says, "We only have 2. Third's been stolen, not by us. We're trying to stop it. Trust me. If you need and then the new stuff. If you need clarification about the orb pieces, send a note back to Penn on where we should meet."
That's rough.
We just killed.
And
Honestly, I should have just not sent the addendum.
We just killed. Arthur Greywhistle.
And so you kind of see like the teachers start looking around at each other all suspiciously, because this seems very like there's a mole in the teacher gang, and they kind of start breaking off into like what schools they came from. So they're kind of like grouping up by
Oh shit!
Like
what
gang war?
like they like who they trust, you know, because the teachers from UCLA don't really know the teachers from USC, right?
Yeah, and no one knows GCC.
Exactly.
God forbid.
And there's only 2 of them from GCC there, and so they're kind of all looking at each other very suspiciously, and there are the most teachers there from USC and UCLA, because those are the 2 like big schools that are kind of have the governing ones.
Yeah.
USC because the president is kind of like heading this whole operation up. UCLA is because that's where it is. And you see one person from USC kind of run out the doors back, like down the way toward the library where you guys originally came from. Like out of the greenhouse. So now there's, 1 fewer teachers in there. But this one looks like this one's sprinting out, and you guys see all that happen. And Norman, you hear a little voice just go, hey Norman?
Yeah, Ben.
I think there's something else in here.
Yeah, I'm really scared to see what it is.
Oh, I mean, we don't have. If you don't want to, I don't I'm not gonna force this on you or anything.
I mean, we probably should. I'm nervous.
Do you want me to read it?
No, you would be the last person I'd ask to read it, honestly, but it's not because of you. It's just...
Norman, do you want me to do it for you?
Honestly, guys, I should just do it. I'm just
right.
nervous. Okay, pen, open up. Okay, what is it?
You reach inside, and inside is a picture of you and your dad that he always keeps in his wallet, and on the back it just says "Run." And that is where we're going to end this episode of Paradise. Join us next week to see what happens next. All right?
I kill a teacher.
Bye.
I kill him with my bare hands.
Just fucking strangled.
Yeah.